So, welcome back to Cryptid Paranormal. I know it's been a bit, but I want to do some new changes. I wanted to get some outdoor footage throughout the summer and just a whole bunch of things. Yes, I have a ton of encounter letters that I need to go through, so we're going to do some changes here. So, from now on, everybody is going to get their own individual, like, little video. That way everybody can reference to their own video. Of course, you're 100% anonymous, and that way I can put out more content. Instead of doing a whole video on like a whole section, I'll just break those up and everything will be different basically every day that I do a video. So, moving on. This person says, I was staying at my grandmother's house in rural Indiana when she was recovering from hip surgery. The house is very old. It was built in the 1900s. With creaky floors and narrow hallways, but I'd always felt comfort there as a kid, but this time it was absolutely definitely different. About a week into my stay, I started waking up around 3:30 every morning for no obvious reason. No loud noises, no bad dreams, just suddenly wide awake. Each time I'd glance toward the hallway just outside the guest room and get this intense feeling like someone was watching me. On the fourth night is when I finally saw it. At the end of the hallway, just past the soft glow of the nightlight, stood a tall, solid black figure. No details, no face, just the outline of what I think is a man, taller than average, super broad, and completely still. At first, I thought it was a trick of your eyes in the dark, maybe a coat rack or my imagination completely playing games. But when I sat up and blinked, it didn't move or fade. It just stood there. What felt like 30 minutes, it turned without footsteps, without a single noise, and disappeared into the darker end of the hallway. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, I checked the hallway. Of course, there was nothing there. No coats, no tall furniture. I kept it to myself until my aunt came by to visit. When I told her, her face went completely pale. She said she saw something years ago standing in that exact spot around the same time of night. With that being said, if you have an encounter, any paranormal encounter, please make sure to email me or directly message me. You are 100% anonymous. If you haven't noticed, I have my little Mal Cryptid Paranormal shirt. You can see the back image of this shirt on the banner of my YouTube channel. And if you go to my Etsy shop, there are t-shirts, tanks, and this long sleeve shirt there. So thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll try to get way more content coming out soon.